For several years on this segment, I have plumb pleaded with you to pay attention to the Atlanta Hawks. This past year in the regular season, they won 41 of 72 games, a very good record considering they were so bad at one point they fired their head coach. They had a very injury-plagued season, but still got healthy enough later in the season to play well and get the 5 seed in the Eastern Conference. And on Sunday night, they played and won one of the best NBA playoff games you'll ever see. And look, I know there are not a lot of NBA fans around here. We're in college football territory. We're in Braves country. I know all that, but there's nothing quite like the NBA playoffs, especially if you have your team in the postseason in a series. And on Sunday night in Madison Square Garden in New York against a crowd that was not very pleasing, the Hawks won, and they won it on a last-second shot by Trae Young. Everybody was talking about Julius Randle, the Knicks star power forward, going into the series and kind of ignoring Trae Young. And while Randle was more of the overall player offensively and defensively than Young, who is not as very good defensively, you cannot ignore Mr. Young. He has proven even in a rebuild that he has the propensity to make that big shot, and he made it on Sunday. And now, after getting a lot of lip from the Knicks fans and hearing it even from the mayor of New York on Tuesday, Bill de Blasio, for some strange reason, Trae Young and the Hawks will go into MSG tonight for Game 2. And yes, I am asking you, I am pleading you to watch this game and to root for the Hawks. Now, again, why? Well, I tell you, Sunday night was one of the best sporting events I've watched on television in years. I'm not kidding. That was some game, and there's still nothing like NBA playoff action in the spring to give you a little entertainment now and then. And the Hawks and Knicks played a great game. This series will probably go down to the wire. They are two evenly matched teams, but everybody kind of ignored the fact that the Hawks have their star as well. Hawks are going to have to obviously have other options besides Trae Young in this second game tonight, because the Knicks are going to come out to try to stop Trae Young. That's why Bogdan Bogdanovic is going to have a big game, particularly shooting the ball. Danilo Gallinari is going to have a better shooting night than he did the other day against New York in Game 1. That's going to be key. Kevin Huerter's going to have to play more into this. So the Hawks have their work cut out for them, considering the fact that the Knicks know now, if they didn't before, they know now they have got to stop Trae Young. As much was really put on the Hawks about, you got to stop Julius Randle, you got to do this, you got to do that. Well, they did that, but Alex Burke stepped up for the Knicks and played well, almost to get them a win. Now, with the attention on Trae Young, the Hawks are going to have someone else step up and complement him in his game tonight in Game 2. But again, I really ask you to watch this game. This is a fun team to watch. They're not going to win the NBA championship, at least not this year, but this is a great step in their growth and their development as a winning team. Remember, they've been in a rebuild until this year, so they are kind of learning how to win. And that last-second win and that winning shot by Trae Young on Sunday night to get them into Game 2 is a great step in the right direction.